Hi, today I'd like to show you how quickly I can build a government contracting pipeline for now, for active opportunities right now, and also for forecasted opportunities that I'm going to add to my pipeline to start developing business early on. And it shouldn't take more than 10 to 15 minutes. I think today I'll show you quickly how I can do that. And I'll show you how I also could do it proactively, have something going on, like set up for me that I can just receive leads on a daily basis and develop them. So let's get started. First thing, I can develop the company profile. I've showed this before. It's a super easy way for me to develop a company website. And then based on that website, we'll be able to develop a business description if I'm restricted geographically to regions or if I have any kind of government contract and certification, my NAICS codes, my product service codes, my keywords, what keywords I want to avoid, what are my deal makers and what are my deal breakers. And then the SAMSearch AI will be able to pull these recommendations for me on a daily basis and tell me why they match my company. But I want to do this manually today. I want to show you how you could be able to easily do this. So I have a NAICS code here, which is 334513, and this is for manufacturing. This is an actual business that I'm going to try and find these leads for. What my focus today is only going to be business development and not bidding on active opportunities. I want to add things to my pipeline today. So when searching for federal, what I'm going to be doing is I'm only going to be targeting sources sought. So any manufacturing items that are sources sought, that means the government is not actively making a solicitation. What they're saying is they're seeking sources, they're doing market research on a specific part. This one aligns with what we do, so I'm going to add it. I'm going to add all these four. So all of them, I see that they are by the DoD, so I'm going to add a journey. Journey is my project management tool, so that's the first one. I'm going to go back and add this one. Again, aircraft, that aligns with what we do, so I'm going to add that as well. Now going back, that's on the federal side. I will right now for this, I'll only go after federal. Since it's manufacturing, I want to go after dips. And for that, again, same NAICS code, I'm trying to filter by that. And I'm also going to be seeing, so pressure, this is an RFQ. I'll try and add these. These are relevant for me. So I'm going to add them to my pipeline right now. Quickly like that. Go back, this one as well. I am only here interested in seeing, like getting an overview of this and seeing, okay, this is worth it, aligns with kind of what we do, and I want to add it to my pipeline. Next, I'll be doing the business development, trying to break this down, understand what is this about. Now that's on going after active opportunities. I want to see recompete, so government contracts that are expiring and have high likelihood of being competed again. What I want to do is, so this is the Air Force. We work a lot with the Air Force. So I want to find ones by the Air Force. Calibration is something we do. This is the DLA, which is DIPS, 22,000. I'm going to be looking at larger contracts, although manufacturing smaller items, but I want to look at larger items. And let's say pressure transmitter recompete. Let's add this one as well. That's $500,000. And there's a high likelihood of it being competed. 5 offers. Let's add this one as well. It's pressure, temperature, measuring and controlling instruments. I'll just add this and open this in new tab and add it. It's again relevant. Right now, I think I have in my pipeline, I have around, I would say like $2-3 million. This one, again, pressure transmitter instruments, exactly what we do. And that's $800,000. Let's look more. This one received 6 offers, high recompete possibility. And then finally, I want to go after forecast. So let's see like pressure transmitter. Yeah, this one might be too big. We don't want, actually, yeah, let's just look at this one, Q4 2026. That's a large contract, but it might be relevant for me. I'll add this as well. Now, just like that, I have this one for sure. This one for sure. Start journey. So I think so far I have added approximately, if I removed the outlier that was 50 million, probably added like $10 million worth of government contracts that are very relevant for me, but I'm going to develop these. I want to learn more about these. We want to target people that sell that buy what we sell. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here to Market Watch and put in my NAICS code, and I'm going to try and track which specific agencies and sub-agencies buy what I sell. The DoD buys a lot. Okay, DoD is big. What I'm trying to see is here what specific sub-agency within the DoD, and I see here the Navy, the DLA, and the Air Force. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on actually no, I can just go here to contacts, and I want to add these people. So Department of the Navy, the DLA, small business specialist. I want a small business specialist specifically for aviation. And then I want the Air Force, director of the small business program. And that's what I want. I could potentially click on each one of these. So if we click here on the Air Force and I go to small business specialist, I can get every single one of these. And it's very straightforward to kind of flag these people. So I will add those as well to my CRM. So again, like I'm trying to develop contacts because I need those contacts, and I also need the active opportunities we just saw. Now I'm going to view my Journey Hub, where I added all these contracts. So this one, for example, I'm going here, I have this contact. What I want potentially, I could mention here my team members. So like I can mention someone else and say, can you break this down and contact the program manager? Or I can just assign him a task here. But what I want to do quickly, I want to ask it, can you please write me an email for my sales engineer asking him to pursue this recompete opportunity? And I have here the email. Just go back to the journey and potentially just mention him. Like, hi, at the name. I've identified this promising recompete opportunity, sources sought, and I want you to, they're seeking proposal for X, Y, and Z. This is the contact information. These are the key authorization. I'd like you to initiate contact. Thank you. Done. That's it. And I could potentially include this as a task here and reach out for this opportunity. And then mention here and assign it to him, set a due date, and done. Yeah, super straightforward. And now I can track this work and track all the stuff that I've added to my pipeline just now. So it's quick, it's very easy. If I have the recommendations, it's even easier to start these journey. I could just come here, click on the journey, and then pursue it from there, either open the chat or do whatever I want with it. It's really very straightforward. I hope this was helpful. Again, you can do the same for your business. It's pretty straightforward. And then with a lot of these, either you can get the dollar amount that it's shown right away, or you could just ask the chat and it'll find you pricing. So if we click on this and see similar awarded contracts, we could see the range of how much this is going to be awarded for. So you kind of get an idea of how much business you're adding into your pipeline and you're setting a dollar amount to it. It doesn't get easier than this. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to get access to this, I'll leave a link in the description in the first comment. It will make your life a lot easier.